Republic wins TRP case. False TRP case against Republic completely collapses after admission of falsification. No evidence found. Court orders proves Republic was right. Fake TRP case now stands closed. Court order mentions witnesses were threatened and coerced. Detail order to be out soon. All attempts to stall CBI investigation fail. Central agency now gets Mafia Don Shah Jahan's custody. Trouble mounts for Mamata Govt as Calcutta High Court initiates contempt proceedings. Prime Minister meets Sandeshkhali survivors, hits out at Mamata Govt, says TMC is anti-women. The riverine island of Sandeshkhali in North 24 Parganas district has been on the boil over allegations sexual violence against women and land encroachment. Amid the row, the Calcutta High Court has wrapped up the state police for playing hide-and-seek in the handover of Shah Jahan Sheikh's matter. Meanwhile, Prime Minister met the victims of Sandeshkhali today, stating that the storm and outrage of the women cannot be contained. Instead, it is now a pan-India uprising against Mamata's government. That is what we debate in Burning Question today. Have a look at this report.
Days after Mafia Don Shah Jahan was arrested, anger over Sandeshkhali horror is only boiling. In a full frontal attack, PM Modi tore into the Mamata government, calling it anti-woman.
साथियों, तुष्टीकरण और तोलाबाजों के दबाव में काम करने वाली टीएमसी सरकार कभी भी बहन बेटियों को सुरक्षा नहीं दे सकती। ऐसी महिला विरोधी टीएमसी सरकार महिलाओं का कभी भला नहीं कर सकती।
Addressing a Nari Shakti rally in Barasat, PM launched a scathing attack on the TMC government for shielding culprit Sheikh Shah Jahan for days.
टीएमसी सरकार बंगाल की महिलाओं के गुनहगार को बचाने के लिए पूरी शक्ति लगा रही है, लेकिन पहले हाई कोर्ट और फिर सुप्रीम कोर्ट से भी राज्य सरकार को झटका लगा है।
Later, PM Modi met with survivors of Sandeshkhali who narrated their tales of horror. Senior BJP leader Hardeep Singh Puri alleged that the state police was biased and action on accused is delayed.
I think it is a matter of great shame and highly condemnable that a state government allows this kind of an incident to take place, then for 55 days they don't allow him to be arrested, and then when he is produced.
Meanwhile, the NCW has written to President Murmu and called for a president's rule in the state. Is the custody battle of Mafia Don Sheikh Shah Jahan the biggest flashpoint of Bengal government? That's the burning question.
And my guest on Burning Question, spokesperson of the BJP, Shatarupa, joins us. We have senior lawyer advocate Swapnil Kothari joining us. Also, Sanjay Sarkar, senior TMC leader, joins us on Burning Question. Mr. Sarkar, I would like to ask you first, because not arresting Shah Jahan Sheikh for 55 days, then arresting him and giving him a clear VVIP treatment, which can be clearly seen in the video that has surfaced, and then not handing him over to the CBI after a clear-cut court order. What is happening in the state of Bengal?
Already handover Sheikh Shah Jahan by CBI. And so many Shah Jahan is so many Sheikh Sajan in BJP party. Do you know the 2021, one of most of the mafia leaders joined in Bharatiya Janata Party. His name is Raju Jha. This is the coal mafia. One of the terrorist activities involved in Bharatiya Janata Party. His name is W. Ansari, who was the terrific senior activities and terrorist. He was the involved in Bharatiya Janata Party. Who was the join in Bharatiya Janata Party? Dilip Ghosh. So many is there also. And the Pradeep Singh of the rapist. Who is the Pradeep Singh? Pradeep Singh is the Bharatiya Janata Party MLA.
You're pointing out that BJP has that law, so we are going to flout court orders. We are not going to catch Shah Jahan. Is that the excuse that you have, Mr. Sarkar? Is that the excuse you have for not arresting Shah Jahan Sheikh for 55 days? The BJP has done it and we are going to follow them. Are you following the BJP?
No. Who was the arrest by Sajan Sheikh? Who was the arrest by Sajan Sheikh? State police, this is Mamata Govt police, was arrested.
And who flouted the court orders?
Sajan Sheikh.
Who flouted the court orders? Why did the court have to remind you twice that you have to hand over? You have to hand over Shah Jahan to the CBI.
Number 2 in the world. Number one.
There is a contempt proceeding initiated against the Mamata government for not handing him over. Why? Why? If you were doing everything right, why a contempt proceeding, Mr. Sarkar?
Zero tolerance, any mafia, terrorist and rapist. But the zero tolerance.
Sarkar,
but
two wrongs will never make a right, Mr. Sarkar. So stop pointing out the bad in BJP.
Pradeep Singh Sengar is the rapist. Is the
does that alleviate Shah Jahan's position? Does that alleviate Shah Jahan's position, Mr. Sarkar? No, it does not. No, it does not.
Same of the case, but no.
Okay, so Shatarupa, because you have a Brij Bhushan, so they have a Shah Jahan. What's wrong? That's what Sanjay Sarkar is saying.
Sucharita, good evening. First of all, congratulations to Republic for winning the TRP case. We've been following it very closely and I'm very glad that you won it. Number
Thank you
two,
so much,
I think
ma'am.
you must already, yes, you're most welcome. I think you're already aware that your cameras today also were stopped because they were trying to cover the innumerable women who were crossing over, the water area of Sandeshkhali to reach Barashat to meet the Prime Minister. Having said this, as usual, Sanjay Sarkar has messed the whole thing up because he's accusing BJP of having so many Shah Jahans. Now they have to decide whether they're going to accuse BJP of being anti-Muslim or are they going to list the number of Muslim people we have in the party. Most importantly, you are very correctly pointed out, Sucharita, that there has been a contempt of court case.
Bengal police, he was arrested by the Bengal police. W. Ansari is not your party member. He's not the party member.
Specifically regarding to the
Raju Jha is not your party members.
Of the Shah Jahan case, right from the beginning, from the 5th of January, when the ED raid was happening and Shah Jahan instigated an almost riotous situation where ED has been injured, your camera people have been injured, innumerable people have been arrested, and the harassment. Police, as per Supratim Sarkar, has stated that Shah Jahan has been so kindly arrested only because of what he did to the ED people, not because of the number of FIRs and gang rape cases and rape that have been filed. They're still trying to find out exactly the situation. They have actually no idea of what happened, particularly of Sanjay Sarkar and his people in the Trinamool party. Most importantly, look at the difference between the Honorable CM who says nothing and the Honorable Prime Minister of India who comes to West Bengal.
Was the Pradeep Singh Sengar? He's the rapist. He's the rapist. He's the member of.
Okay, Mr. Sarkar, why don't we go one at a time? Why don't we go one at a time? I want to listen to Shatarupa. I want to listen to Mr. Kothari. So just give them some time.
Thank you, Sucharita. Here is the Prime Minister of India who comes all the way to the end of West Bengal, Barashat, and talks to the people of Sandeshkhali, the women of Sandeshkhali, who starts his speech by saying, Joy Ma Kali, Joy Ma Durga. That is how he treats the women of India. And here we have a woman chief minister who thinks nothing of accusing these women of being BJP and RSS. We have a list of women ministers of Trinamool-led government. who ask for rape footage, who accuse or who have stated that they have a go down of women. They think women are commodities. We have a woman MP of Boshirat
So many
representing the
activists
ruling
in Bharatiya
party
Janata
who has got
Party.
no idea of what
Okay.
is happening.
Satarupa
She
is,
didn't think it necessary
Okay.
to go and stand next
I'll
to
go across to
Leela
Mr.
Kotri.
I'll go across to
You can't
Swapnil.
deny it. You can't
Shatrupa,
deny it.
you made your point. Let me go across to Swapnil because there were such technicalities involved, and I would really want to understand from you, Swapnil. When the High Court orders, when the Calcutta High Court very clearly said you need to hand him over to the CBI, why go to the Supreme Court at 2 at night? And you've already crossed deadlines. You've crossed deadlines. You've not handed him over, and now today, again the same reprimand comes from the High Court again, and now a contempt of court as well.
Well, Sucharita, the issue is very simple, that when you are not running the government as per the rule of the law, that is the time the judiciary has to step in. The judiciary stepped in, especially when your reporter was arrested without any legal notice to him, without a section 41A notice, as what we call under the CRPC. He was dragged in the middle of the night to some unknown location. Next day, you all succeeded in having him out. That was one of the things which the judiciary noticed. The second thing is that you have not arrested Shah Jahan for a long period of time despite his criminal activities, as alleged by the police and as also known to the people, several things being caught on camera otherwise as well. Now, when you don't do all of those things, this Kolkata High Court has no other option, because giving the mandate to CBI depends upon the High Court and the Supreme Court, and also upon the state should it want to agree to do so. What perturbs me most, Sucharita, is the fact that, unfortunately, the Mamata Banerjee government had to do this, had to give it to CBI. Any state government worth its salt would tend to resist it for a long period of time, that sorry, we will not give it to the CBI. We are capable of doing things on our own. We have our own law and order situation in our own state, and we will follow the law, we will arrest the man, and we will bring him to justice. Now, this is something which was seen absent, and that is the reason why the Kolkata High Court come to a conclusion that no, let us do this and give it to the CBI. Now, what remains to be seen is, of course, presidential rule is a little too far, and a little too far-fetched a cry of any party, whether it's BJP or anybody. Because I think to call for a presidential rule generally comes to when there is an absence of law and order situation also, but when there is a complete erosion of faith in the state government by the people or who are working in the state government. Now, that situation has still not arisen. But if these kind of situations repeat one after the other, including arrest of your reporters, suppose in the future, or any of these kind of laxity shown in running the law and order situation, then Sucharita, that day is not far when people will go for presidential rule, when Article 356 will be called in for. And of course, that is going to have its own ramifications. But it's not an easy step right now, and I would not press for it. I would only say that please follow the law and order,
No, but what
now let the CBI do its job.
Out today, what the Prime Minister rightly pointed out today, Swapnil, was that there is such a hue and cry over democracy and people sitting in different states preaching democracy and trying to say that democracy is coming to an end. And now, with whatever happened in Sandeshkhali, all these leaders of the opposition parties have kept mum. Right. They've not spoken a word. I do not see any statement from any of the national leaders from the opposition parties, and that is precisely what Mr. Sarkar, the Prime Minister, pointed out. You are trying to side with the Mamata government, but you've also kept quiet. You're not trying to side with those women who've taken to the streets. They are demanding justice. You're trying to shield Shah Jahan. You're not shielding those women.
Exactly, Sucharita, and that is where the Prime Minister is absolutely right. Because here the opposition should have raised its voice and said that what is going on in West Bengal is bad.
Sanjay Sarkar, are you able to hear me? Is he able to hear me?
This is because Bharatiya Janata Party is the
or you've already given up,
and so many mafia and so many sex surgeon is there also. Nobody is questioned there also. There is no question. This is W Ansari. This is Simi activities, and he is a terrific terrorist. And Raju Jha is one of the coal mafias involved in the Bharatiya Janata Party. And
so
no question is there also.
Okay, can we?
Why don't you sort out your own problems?
No, he is in competition. He is in competition. He wants to compete. He wants to compete and he wants to have the best mafia on his side.
Because
he wants to have the best mafia on his side.
So many notorious is there also. The rapist is there also. Who is the rapist? The Pradeep Singh Sengar. Is the Unnao matters. Is the Ramdurar, Brij Bhushan, Pradda Thakur. Is the
So should we stop asking questions? No. Mr. Sarkar. So should we stop asking questions from the BJP? Should we stop asking questions from the BJP? No, we will not. No, we will not. If we question the BJP on Brij Bhushan, we will question the TMC on Shah Jahan. So let's not go there. You're taking the wrong trajectory, Mr. Sarkar. If they are being questioned why are you trying to shield Shah Jahan? What really does he know? The question that is going to be asked is what really does he know? Why does the Mamata government want to keep him in Bengal? They don't want him to go. Now he's gone to the CBI. Now he's gone to the CBI.
This is now newly chapter will become. This is our unemployment. This is our country unemployment. Unemployment.
And
this is the market price hike.
And NRC.
And everything is there also.
What did Mamata Banerjee say today? The next chapter has been opened.
And Sandeshkhali. And this is
No, I'll tell you something, Mr. Sarkar. Mr. Sarkar, I'll tell you something. The first day, it was not about one single woman. Mr. Sarkar, it was not about one woman. There were so many women who were taken to the streets, who were speaking about Shah Jahan, who were speaking about atrocities they faced, but the Mamata government did not react. And your minister on record said that these women have been put forward by the BJP. Now that is what has stirred the anger. That has stirred the anger. She could have at least said that we are opening up an inquiry. She did not say it. And that is what the women in Bengal, they feel that they've been left out and government is going at 2 a.m. at night to the court to save Shah Jahan.
There is nothing to happen in Sandeshkhali. This is happening was Manipur. As Manipur is the burning situation is there also. Right now the burning situation. Nobody is the question. Nobody is the question is there also. Manipur situation. But Manipur.
I agree.
Manipur,
I agree with you, Mr. Sarkar.
How many people already died?
I agree with you.
How many people are there also? How many people?
Okay, so now that you speak of Manipur, I agree with you.
There's no
Nikhil joins us on the debate. Let me go across to Nikhil. Nikhil, he's speaking about Manipur. No. You spoke about Manipur. Let me go across to Nikhil. Nikhil, he's very rightly pointing out Manipur. I just want to say, all the leaders who spoke on Manipur, who went to Manipur, have they spoken a single word on Sandeshkhali? Have they asked any question to Mamata or her government on Sandeshkhali? I just want one single name and the statement.
Charita, I think to the best of my knowledge, multiple leaders from the opposition did say that what is happening in Sandeshkhali is wrong and accountability needs to be fixed. I'll have to check news reports. I'll have to check news reports for specific examples.
Oh, you're telling me you came unprepared for the debate. Of course not. You came prepared, but you know that there's no single statement. I just need one example. Nikhil, I just need one example. You're always prepared for the debate.
I think Supriya Shinde did make a statement on that, but of the bat, I cannot give you a name right
like this is happening.
Okay, so is Supriya Shinde leading the Congress party now? You quote one Supriya Shinde, that to a question that was asked in a press conference that she had to reply.
You asked.
Come on, Nikhil, come on.
So, Charita, no, come on. At least she's giving press conferences. The Congress party does press conferences, unlike the Prime Minister, who can never be asked the question.
Is she leading the Congress party? Is what my question is. If she is, then tell us. We didn't know.
She's not leading the Congress party.
We didn't know.
But she's a spokesperson of the Congress party. She's an official spokesperson.
I spoke about national leaders. The ones who went. Your leader went to Manipur. He was stopped there. Didn't even say a statement. Didn't even give a statement on Sandeshkhali.
The point is that in Sandeshkhali, the West Bengal government wasn't appearing to be siding with the aggressors. They were not protecting Shah Jahan. They were not protecting Sheikh Shah Jahan. Their government has arrested Sheikh Shah Jahan, despite the fact that that person has linked to their own party. Unlike in Manipur, where the state government and the central government were in complete cahoots to hide the reality of what was going on from the people of India. Let's not forget the horrific video that the nation saw in August. And when that video surfaced where that young woman is being paraded naked, The chief minister says, हाँ ऐसी तो 20-25 घटनाएं हुई हैं. अगर हुई थी तो आपने देश को बताया क्यों नहीं?
I am appalled, Nikhil. Nikhil, I am appalled that you speak of Manipur even today, but you don't speak a single word on Sandeshkhali. The women are watching.
Why do I not? No.
The women of Sandeshkhali are watching. The women of Bengal are watching. I do not ask you not to raise your voice on Manipur. But you should also raise your voice on Sandeshkhali is all I'm saying.
No, I do. Personally, I've done that multiple times. As have multiple people from the opposition, including spokespersons.
No, you have done it. Mr. Sarkar must have done it. But the leaders who went all out on Manipur have not spoken a word. All I'm saying is the Mamata government trying to shield Shah Jahan, but not trying to give any kind of help to the women of Sandeshkhali is appalling. And that is precisely why the court has also wrapped them. And now Shah Jahan goes to the CBI. That's all I had time for. Thank you so much.